Okay, let's try that. Is the frequency clear? All right, this is Kilo Fox 5, Victor Sierra Papa, for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. I will be the net control station and operator out of Parker County here, and I want to welcome everybody here that may be listening, and others that are listening and waiting to check in. Again, we encourage you to tell all your radio friends about this net. It is a net that is provided as for the intent of promoting 2-meter Simplex operation. So far, I would consider it to be a great success and have enjoyed it immensely. We meet every Friday night at 8 o'clock right here on 580. It's a directed net, so if you would, please recognize net control to direct all the traffic. How we do check-ins here, we do county by county. So I would encourage you to keep notes on the counties that you hear along the way. And after we get the first lineup of check-ins, I will go back and let each and every one of you have a little bit of airtime. Just remind us your call, your name, your location, and anything else you'd like to share. But primarily, let us know the counties that you're hearing. You don't necessarily need to give a detailed report by station, but just give us the counties that you're hearing or not hearing, so that we can all kind of keep along and get a better feel for the propagation in our area. Once we have the check-ins by county and we go back through and let everybody have a shot at it, we also, depending upon propagation, propagation is pretty good. I will allow anybody that has checked in this evening to be recognized by net control and let you have the frequency to make 2 calls to anybody on the net, or perhaps just a general CQ call so you can make a station-to-station contact. If not, if the propagation doesn't seem to be great, we'll just move into the ham radio section, which primarily has been utilized for individuals that have items they're looking for in the ham radio world, or things they may have for sale. Also use it to throw it out to the group on any equipment that you might be thinking about buying, or if you're having an issue with programming something or anything ham radio related. And last but not least, we'll go into the announcements section. And anybody that has any announcements for the group, we'll let you have the airtime. Again, this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa, net control for tonight's North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Couple of little house cleaning items here. We do have a Facebook group, and that would be North Central Texas Simplex net. North Central Texas Simplex net is the Facebook group. If you go on there and you want to be a member, it will ask you a few questions, so please ask those questions, and then we'll pop you in the list, and you'll be able to communicate with all the 300 plus members here of the group. Also, we are using NetLogger. Whiskey 5 Lima Tango Zulu tonight, I believe, will be monitoring the NetLogger program. It is not intended for you to check in through NetLogger. It's just a way for you to keep up and get a general idea of coverage and what we're doing there. And Whiskey 5 Lima Tango Zulu, Matt, if you'd like to come in and anything you want to share with the group on NetLogger.
Hey, thank you, Mike. Yeah, monitoring NetLogger tonight. We'll be logging the calls, and Top will also be trying to watch the instant messenger chat. So if you have any questions while you're on there, feel free to post those. It's a little bit slow, but it works. It's kind of handy for a little side conversation here and there. But NetLogger, if you don't have it, I posted a link on the Facebook page. It is downloadable at netlogger.org, and you can log in and choose Select Net, and then you'll see the North Central Texas Simplex net there. So just pull it up, and you can launch the AIM window, which is the almost instant messenger. You can also do view monitors to see who else is logged in using this. So that's about it. Send it back to you. W5LTZ.
Okay, Matt, thank you for that. And one last bit of house cleaning. we do rely on each and every one of you to be a relay station when needed. So the protocol here would be, if you hear a station that it appears that net control cannot, just simply say relay. Just say relay and be patient. I will come back around to you. And also make sure that you have a good enough copy on that station so that you're able to assist net control in gathering up the proper information, location, call sign, etc. Okay, that's a mouthful. Hope everybody's staying warm. It was great to see the sunshine and the asphalt again. So, without further ado, we're going to start our check-ins by counties. But first and foremost, I do ask for any and all new to the group, meaning first time checking in with us, or you're a newly licensed operator, or you are an upgrade. So new check-ins, new hams, or upgrades, please come now. Anybody first time checking in with us tonight, newly licensed or upgrades?
Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
Yeah, KI5KUE, David down in Hamilton County trying to check in. He's probably on a handy talkie. He's low power, but I did hear him tonight.
Okay, well, go ahead and throw a lifeline out there and see if you can make the hookup.
Hey, Jay was on me, I didn't know if he was got to me. Are you on the network tonight? What are you running? Okay. A little bit about it. We'll have to stop it then. Anyway, we'll get you checked in. Mike, you talk to you about that. I think it's the next.
Appreciate the relay, and that's how it's done. Very good. And welcome aboard Kilo India 5, Kilo Uniform Echo. And that is David, and he is in Hamilton County. So appreciate the relay. Are there any other first-time check-ins with the group? First-time checking in, new hams or upgrades? Last call.
K9 Mike Kilo.
Papa Mike X-ray, Rob in Aledo.
Okay, Rob, KI5PMX, did I get that right?
That is correct.
Okay, is this your first time checking in with the group?
It is. Just stumbled across it tonight. First time here.
Fantastic. Well, welcome aboard, and we do county-by-county check-ins. If you'd like to follow along on the North Central Texas Simplex Net Facebook page, but either way, hang around if you would, and welcome aboard there in Aledo here in Eastern Parker County. That's Kilo India 5, Papa Mike X-ray, and that's Rob. Did I get the name right, Rob?
Yes, that's correct. Thank you.
Great signal over here, so welcome aboard, Rob. Appreciate it. Okay, that would be the first check-in, new hams and upgrades. We've got that, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start county by county, so please listen to your county if you would. Everybody kind of keep track of what counties you're hearing. So let's start out here, as I say, the hub of the wheel here. Parker County stations, Parker County only. All right, hold on a second. Go ahead, relay. I did not. Can you give me the particulars on that station?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Both you guys are down. I'm in a QSB fade. It's K9 Mike Kilo. Name is Mike. We're in Grandview. Just checking in for the first time. Good evening. K9 MK.
Very good. Okay, and Mike, for some reason you came up out of the noise, and I did hear you, so thank you, Wiley, for the relay. And Kilo 9, Mike Kilo, in Grandview. And let's see, would that be, is that still Johnson County or is that Hill?
I'm in Johnson County.
Okay, copy that. Okay, Kilo 9, Mike Kilo, Mike in Johnson County, in the city of Grandview. So very good. Thanks for checking in, and all three of these stations, please join us as often as you can on Friday nights. We really enjoy it. Thanks for popping in. Are there any other relays for first-time check-ins or new hams?
A check-in.
Okay, the check-in, go ahead.
K0 Delta Mike Delta. My name is Don. Delta Oscar November November.
Okay, Don, what county are you in, sir?
I'm in North Tarrant County, north of Azle.
Very good. Okay, very good. And this is your first time checking in, correct?
Correct.
Very good. So appreciate you being there. We do county-by-county check-ins, so Friday nights at 8 o'clock right here. If you are available, we would love to have you. So that's another first time to the group, Kilo 0 Delta Mike Delta, Don in North Tarrant County. So very good. Any other new check-ins to the group or new ham operators? That's what I like. Don't be shy if you're new to the group. It's a great group, and we love having you. Okay, let's go to, let's call on Parker County stations.
Kilo 5, Kilo Mike Sierra.
Kilo Golf 5, Sierra Quebec Juliet, Bob.
Kilo India 5, November X-Ray Romeo.
KJ5 MA.
K5 Delta Charlie.
All right, let me run that list. Kilo 5, Kilo Mike Sierra, Ken, KG5SQJ, that's Bob. He's in early tonight. Just kidding, Bob. KI5NXR, KJ5 Mike Alpha, and Kilo 5 Delta Charlie. Any other Parker County? Okay, we'll come back around the horn again. Let's go and call on Tarrant County now. Tarrant County stations only.
N5 JLH.
Kilo India 5, Foxtrot Lima Echo via.
Kilo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Kilo. K0 Delta Mike Delta.
November 0 Mike Delta.
Kilo Echo.
Okay, C5 SLQ.
Whiskey 5, India Charlie Kilo.
Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike. Sorry I messed that up.
Okay, let me run this list. I know I missed one. There was a little doubling there, but here's what I have so far for Tarrant County. I've got November 5, Juliet Lima Hotel. That would be Jake in North Richland Hills. Kilo India 5, Fox Lima Echo. Kilo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Kilo. November 0, Mike Delta. Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike. KC5 SLQ, and Bob Whiskey 5, India Charlie Kilo. Any other Tarrant County?
K0 Delta Mike Delta.
Okay, Don, I've got you. You're in Tarrant. I've got you under Tarrant County as a new check-in, so I did copy you. Any other Tarrant County check-ins?
Whiskey 5, Lima Tango Zulu.
November 3, Delta.
I got Matt. How's my cadence tonight? Do I need to slow down?
Yep, you're doing fine, but right when you came back, there was a November 3 station trying to call in.
Okay, November 3 station, come on in.
November 3, Delta Mike Echo.
Is that N3DME, I'll bet you? And that's David. I'm scanning through my list, but if anybody's got a better copy on N3 Delta Mike Echo, please get the particulars and welcome him in.
November 3 Delta Mike Echo, KB5 YBI Assistant Day Control. Your name and location, please.
Hey, good evening, sir. This is Dave Edwards. I'm in Euless, Texas, operating a 50-watt Yaesu. I've got a high-gain omnidirectional antenna tonight, but I'm working on getting my Yagi on a rotator so I can come in a little stronger next time. N3 DME, good to hear you.
All right, David, how high is that Omni at tonight?
About 22 feet, and the antenna's about 6 foot above that.
All right, appreciate it, sir. Thank you for coming by. Mike, that is David. He's in Euless, running 50 watts on a Yaesu radio and a high-gain Omni at about 22 to 28 feet. KB5 YBI, back to net control.
Okay, thanks.
YBI, get me in too. KB5 to me.
So, sometimes I can't hear him very well. So, 7-3 out there, David. Any other Tarrant County stations only?
KI5, MDI.
Recheck.
Okay, I copied. KI5, Mike Delta India, recheck, go ahead.
Yeah, KJ5MA. There was a station trying to check in, but he was transmitting digital. You need to set your radio up so that it's all FM. So there was a station that was trying to check in that was transmitting some fusion or digital mode, and you need to change it to FM. This is KJ5MA and W5RDG checked in. Back to you, Mike.
Relay.
Relay, go ahead.
Yeah, KB5WV snuck in there as well.
Okay. Kilo Baker 5, Whiskey Baker, as he's well known. Got that. Thanks for the relay. Okay, a lot of activity tonight. This is Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Sierra Papa, net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We do county by county check-ins, so please listen for your county. If you do hear a station that I cannot hear, or so that it appears, just say relay, and we'll gather the information. Calling on Tarrant County. Last call for Tarrant County. All right, we'll make a few more calls later. Don't want to miss anybody. All right, we've done Parker County, we've done Tarrant County, so let's call on Palo Pinto County, please. Palo Pinto County.
Yeah, 5 OST.
Okay, I recognize Kilo India 5 Lima Sierra Tango, and that is Joe. Good to have you back, Joe. Great signal. And there's another station, KA5AMU, that usually checks in, and I've been notified that he's not feeling well. He's got upper respiratory pneumonia going on, and just hope everything goes well, and we'll pray for strength for KA5AMU. That's Robert out there in Palo Pinto, so get well. Let's see, any other Palo Pinto? All right, I'm going to continue working west. I don't know, I put a link up to a map that I use county by county so everybody can follow along. I'm going to continue on out to the east. How about anybody in Stevens County? If you copy net control, come on in. Okay, how about Young County? Okay, there's Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor, Bravo, Lima. That would be Jerry in Young County, near the city of Graham. Any other Young County check-ins? Any relays? All right, how about Eastland County? Are you there? Okay, KF5, YIV Bill, huge signal into Parker County tonight. Any other Eastland County? All right, not hearing anything. Let's go into Erath County. Erath County, please. All right, how about Comanche County or Brown County? Comanche County or Brown County? This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net calling. Any Comanche County or Brown, calling Comanche or Brown counties. All right, how about Hamilton or Mills? Hamilton or Mills County? Please call in now. Any relays? All right, let's move up north again, and let's call on Jack County. Calling for Jack County check-ins, please. All right, let's scooch over a little bit to the east and call on Wise County, please. Wise County.
Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango.
All right, KI5LET, that's top up in Decatur. Any other Wise County, please? All right, KI5LET, as per usual, just make a general call from your location.
This is KI5LET, Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango, assisting the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Any stations, anywhere, would like to check in tonight, can hear this radio, please come with your call sign now.
Whiskey Delta 5 Mike, David, Cook County remote base.
Whiskey 7 Kilo Yankee Golf.
Okay, I got Whiskey Delta 5 Mike and Whiskey 7 Kilo Yankee Golf. Any other stations? Any other stations? Come in now. Okay, Mike, I picked up those two stations, WD5M and W7KYG. Were you able to copy?
Well, I did hear Whiskey Delta 5 Mike, David, up there, and just very light on Whiskey 7 Kilo Yankee Golf. Just need to get that station's name and county.
W7KYG, that's Calvin in Tarrant County.
Okay, very good. I thought I recognized the KYG. I guess I need to do a little more work on my spreadsheet. All right, very good. All right, that's Whiskey Delta 5 Mike in Cook County on the remote base on a nice tower up there. And Whiskey 7 Kilo Yankee Golf. Calvin, I did hear you, but very light. So I'll clear with KI5LET in Wise County, and thanks for the relay. All right, this is Kilo Fox 5 Victor Sierra Papa. Net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, and I'm doing the county-by-county check-ins. And let me look on the map here. Let's drop down south a little bit, and let's call on Hood County. Hood County.
Kilo 5, Lima, Quebec.
All right, KK5LQ. Any other Hood County check-ins? Okay, not hearing any. How about Somerville County? Somerville County.
Whiskey 5 Mike Lima Delta.
Kilo Bravo Tango.
All right, there's the boys down there, the Whiskey 5s in Somerville. That would be Whiskey 5 Mike Lima Delta. That would be Mike. And then the other station there is Whiskey 5 Kilo Bravo Tango. And that would be Kelly. Any other Somerville County? All right. Calling on Bosque County. Bosque County.
WSC 5WC.
All right, I got Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie. That would be Wiley down there in Bosque. Let's see. Wiley, do you mind, if you're so inclined, could you do a general call from there?
Roger, this is WC 5WC, putting out a general call to station to the south of my location in North Bosque County. That'll be Bosque and Hill, Planet, Black Chicken, and all that. Please call in. Call sign and name.
That's okay. That's why we do the relay work. Anybody else, Wiley? All right, thank you, sir. Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie, all clear. And he was able to relay in Kilo Alpha 6, Golf Mike Echo David. And he's in Hill County, correct? Correct. Yeah, that was Hill County. That's KA6GME, doing a little antenna maintenance. All right, we're continuing on with our county by county here, and let's go into, let's make another call to either Johnson County or Hill County. If you're in Johnson or Hill counties, please check in now. Okay, correction, KA6GME's in Bosque. Any Hill County or Johnson or Hill County check-ins, please.
Whiskey 5 Kilo Bravo Bravo.
Kilo Bravo 5 Yankee Bravo India.
Whiskey 5 Foxtrot November Papa.
Okay, I've got Kilo, Bravo, Bravo. I've got Yankee, YBI, and I've got Fox, November, Papa. Any other Johnson County or Hill County?
Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Kilo Bravo Rick down in Rio Vista. Came in on that one. I heard him, but obviously you didn't.
That's why I've got all y'all out there to help me out, so that's all really good stuff. Is it KC5ACB?
Alpha Kilo Bravo. Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Kilo Bravo. Name is Rick. He's down in Rio Vista, the southern part of Johnson County. KB5YBI.
Thank you, Ken. Just writing as fast as I can tonight. So KBB, YBI, FNP, AKB. Any other Johnson County or Hill County check-ins? All right, we'll pick them up as we go. Let's see where we're missing here. How about Ellis County? Ellis County, it's time for you to check in.
And I can copy you, K5WXY Waxahachie.
I hear you pretty good tonight. That's Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee. That is Gary, and he is in Waxahachie, and he's about an S3 tonight. So welcome aboard, Gary. All right. How about Dallas County? Dallas County check-ins, please.
Oh, KM5RF, still in Ellis County.
So that Ellis County station, go ahead. I'm sorry, I jumped the gun.
Yeah, KM5RF, Waxahachie.
Great signal, KM5 Romeo Fox. Got to get your name?
Yeah, the name is Maurice.
All right, Maurice, that's the first time is this your first time checking in?
I believe it is.
All right, well, good job, and I appreciate it. You're about an S7 here to my location. That's Kilo Mike 5, Romeo Fox in Ellis County, and it's Maurice is the handle there. So that's 2 Ellis County check-ins. Any others in Ellis County? All right, how about Dallas County? Dallas County stations. KB5YBI, if you're not doing anything too terribly busy, could you make a call to Dallas County from there?
Absolutely. I'm just paper logging, watching net logger, and texting. Not too busy. Anybody in Dallas County, this KB5YB out the North Central Texas Simplex net. Anybody in Dallas County that'd like to check in, come with your call sign now, please. All right, was that Whiskey 5 Zulu Papa in Kaufman County? Is that correct? All right, Whiskey 5 Juliet Papa in Kaufman County. What is your name, sir? All right, I'm going to ask you to try that one more time, just as you restarted. I had a pretty good copy, and as you responded that time, I just got a wave of static pulsing in and out of there. So try one more time with your name and station, please. All right, LTC, if you can hear him, you better help me out. I'm not catching the name. I caught he's 5 miles east of something, but I'm not catching the town. WW5 Juliet Papa. One more time, please, sir.
His name is Jim. He's 5 miles east of Forney.
Go ahead, relay.
Did you copy that? His name is Jim. He's 5 miles east of Forney.
Okay, Wiley. All right, Kenny, we did get his name as Jim, and he's east of Forney, Texas, so that is a pretty good lick. That's Whiskey 5, Juliet Papa. That is Jim near Forney, Texas. So I don't know if that's Kaufman County. Did he say it was in Kaufman, Ken?
Van Zant County.
Thank you. That's Van Zant, I guess. I thought it was east, so... if anybody can copy their WW5JP, I think a few different stations are hearing him. That is a great check-in. And Ken, did you have anything else?
I caught him in Kaufman County, is what I thought he said, but he's the only one I heard. Back to net control.
All right, Kenny, thank you. Wiley, did you have another relay for me? Okay, very good, very good. Okay, all right, we got him. Good work, gentlemen. WW5JP, very good. Way out there on the periphery. That's why we like to do the assist here and the general calls. So we'll go ahead and continue on here. I'll just make a general call for any station, anywhere, any county, anywhere that would like to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net. Please come now.
WA5USY, Tarrant County.
Okay, I copied, was it Whiskey Alpha 5 Uniform Sierra Yankee?
Sorry, yes, WA5USY.
Okay, and Tarrant, and there was another station that was very light. Come again. I could get most of it, but not enough. Can anybody help me? Relay, go ahead, please. It was DSK. Tell me the prefix, please. Thank you, Bill. KG8DSK. Man, oh man, glad to hear you. How are you hearing me? Well, it's good to have you back. We've been, I had to have old YIV check on you, so I'm glad to hear you back there in Eastland County. So very good. That's KG8DSK there in Cisco, Texas. Very good. All right, any other stations before we move on? Anybody anywhere that would like to check in? Okay, that was quite a bunch there for the first lap around the track. That's 41 check-ins to start with. So what we're going to do is go back around and visit each and every one of you. Just give us a county-by-county check-in, or should say status, as to kind of who you're hearing and who you're not. And tell us again your call and where you're located and your station if you'd like. We'll go up to the first on the list was KI5KUE. And that would be David. That'd be a new check-in. Come on in here and refresh everybody's memory as to your location, your call, and what you're using right now. KI5KUE, are you still there?
Yeah, he's talking, Mike. All right, Mike, he's done. Relayed in for him. He is on that handheld with 5 watts, and he's got the diamond antenna. He's halfway between Hamilton and Hyco in Hamilton County. And first time check-in, he was hearing a few. Didn't quite catch all of it. Propagation dropped a little bit, but anyway, David was hearing some people, and he heard you. So net control. So he was on the mic there. So anyway, we'll turn it back to net control. Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta.
All right, thanks for the help. Thanks for the help. All right, that was KI5KUE in Hamilton County. Next on the list was another first-time check-in here in Parker County. That's Kilo India 5, Papa Mike X-Ray. Rob, come on in here.
This is KI5PMX, Rob in Aledo. Yeah, I'm using an FT-991A and a small whip antenna on top of the house. It's pretty amazing how far out I can hear people from. It's great. Back to you, control.
All right, well, Rob, come back as often as you can. That's the whole point here, to hook everybody up and realize we can go station to station. Is pretty amazing. We get up to 13 counties. I think 14 may be the record, but welcome aboard and come back often. Next on the list was Kilo 9 Mike Kilo, and that would be Mike, and he was down in Grandview. Mike, if you're still copying net control, come on in. Anybody hear it? K9 Mike Kilo, K9 Mike Kilo, do you copy net control? All right, he may have moved on, but we appreciate his check-in there from Grandview. Next on the list was Don. He was in North Tarrant County. That's Kilo 0 Delta Mike Delta, K0DMD. Don, come on in here and tell us again your location and what you're operating with.
Okay, my location is north of Azle, closer to Briar, and I'm using a ICOM 2200, and the antenna is a Diamond X700, about 30 feet off the ground.
Well, you got a great signal down the hill here, and welcome aboard. Tell us the counties that you're hearing.
The counties that I'm hearing Parker, Tarrant, Wise, Somerville, Johnson, and Ellis.
Well, that's pretty good coverage, pretty good. Well, again, 7-3, welcome aboard. Come back when you can. We'd love to have you. Tell all your friends. We have a great time, and glad you joined us tonight. All right, that's Kilo Zero Delta Mike Delta. He's up north of Azle in North Tarrant County in Briar. I know where that is, and have a good evening. Stick around if you can. All right, now we're going to drop into Parker County, and the first on the list was Kilo 5, Kilo Mike Sierra.
Yeah, this is a Ken Kilo 5, Kilo Mike Sierra. I am using a Kenwood TMV71, and I've got it, my antenna is a 2-meter J-pole up about 22 feet. I am hearing net control, of course, and let's see, Parker, Hood, Tarrant, Somerville, Ellis, Wise, Bosque, Johnson County, Palo Pinto County. There was a lot of stations, and let me check my list here. All right, other than that, that's what I was listening to. That's what I heard. Thank you for running the net tonight. K5 KMS, back to net control.
Okay, Ken, very good. Well, you're hearing quite a bit. That's Kilo 5, Kilo Mike Sierra. He's here in Parker County on a J-pole about 22 foot off the ground in a TMV71 Kenwood. Still in Parker County, next would be Kilo Golf 5, Sierra, Quebec, Juliet. Hi, Bob.
Hello, Mike, and everyone on the net. This is KG5SQJ. I'm still on my TS2000 at 100 watts and Diamond X700 at 15 feet. Let's see, I'm here everybody in Parker, Tarrant. Let's see, I heard Jerry in Young County on the repeater. I heard KF5 YIV in Eastland on the repeater only. Nobody in ERAS, nothing in Jack. I heard Wise County, obviously Top was booming in here as usual. I actually heard Whiskey 7 Kilo Yankee Golf Calvin for a first time from Wise County. And WD5M, of course, strong signal there. Nothing in Hood. Somerville County, I had W5MLD, pretty scratchy, but I could copy it. And in Bosque County, Wiley was too scratchy, I could not read. I could copy W5KBB in Johnson Hill County. I don't remember which county he was in. And let's see, I could not hear KC5AKB. Ken came in strong. W5FNP came in strong. Ellis County, K5WXY was scratchy, I could not copy. Let's see, KM5RF, the new check-in Maurice, came in loud and clear from Waxahachie. I couldn't believe that signal that far away was coming in that strong, but he sounded good. Nobody in Dallas. The new guy in Van Zandt County, he broke my squelch, but I could not copy. Anyway, that's all I got, Mike. Thanks for doing net control. And thank you, Matt, for doing net log. You're doing a great job, buddy. KG5SQJ, back to net.
Okay, good rundown there. That's KG5SQJ. Bob, he is in eastern Parker County in the Annetta-Aledo area. Still in that same area, Kilo India 5, November, X-Ray Romeo, that would be Tiffany. Hello, Tiffany.
Good evening, sir, and everyone on the net. Let's see, this evening I've got net control at plus 30, always a good signal. I was able to hear KI5PMX because I believe he's really close. He's also in Aledo, and I think he checked in at the ARCPC either the Monday night or Tuesday night net, being a new ham and stuff. Also heard K0DMD, just static, you just barely make him out. In Parker County, Ken at 60 over, Bob's booming, Max always loud and clear. Tarrant, that's FLE, HXK, LTZ, ICK, NGM. Jake, I could barely pick him out of the static. And MDI had all the above. Tarrant County had good signals. Unusual, I could hear, I can normally hear Top unless the propagation is really stinky. But heard Top and also heard WD5M. Let's see. Johnson Hill County, W5KBB, KB5YBI, big single of 50 over. W5FNP, heard him. Also heard the new guy, Maurice, KM5RF. He was pretty booming too. And that's all I have. Back to net.
All right, good signal. Yeah, the Cook County station, W5, WD5 Mike, he said he could hear you now we've got your new setup, so that's really good. All right, that was Tiffany, KI5NXR. Let's go to KJ5 Mike Alpha here in eastern Parker County.
Yeah, good evening, Mike, and everyone on the net. No changes to the station here. Seemed like conditions were better tonight. I was not able to hear Eastland County, but I was able to hear Jerry, KF5VBL out there. Heard him pretty well, and heard most of the other characters, although I was on a phone call, so I really missed out on the details. So anyway, back to you, Mike, KJ5MA.
Okay, Mac, we'll let you off the hook, no problem. At KJ5MA, we're going to go to Springtown, Texas, which is in northern Parker County, and that's Kilo 5 Delta Charlie. Hello, Dwayne.
Well, good evening, Mike, and everybody on the net. No changes to the station here, other than it's a little colder than it was the last time. Hearing roughly what I normally do, I hear quite well to the north, east, and southeast, and of course in Parker County. But due south and southwest of me, and to the west, I just don't do very well. Too big a pile of dirt, I suppose, between us. That's about all I can report, I suppose. Back to net. K5DC.
Okay, Dwayne, hope all is well. You're, I think you set a record tonight to my station. You're 5 over 9. I don't think you've ever been that strong, so it's good to hear you that loud. Clear with K5 Delta Charlie. We're going to move into Tarrant County, and that was first on the list was Jake, N5JLH. Hello, Jake.
Oh, good evening, everyone. Just to cut it as short as possible, when I follow everybody with my beam, I hear everyone in every county that you mentioned there. I hear every single one of them in every county, just to cut it short. And I heard the other station also out there in Kaufman County, that's where that was there. He was weak, but I could hear him out there pretty good there. Anyway, back to net control here, over.
Okay, Jake, yep, you've got it pointed right at me. You're blasting in here to Parker County. So the folks that didn't hear Jake because he was pointed this direction, he's got a really good setup there. I don't know if he's got the 13 MB2s up, but he does have quads up at about 70 feet. And as he dialed around following net control, there was nobody, he said, that he could not hear tonight. So propagation's pretty doggone good. So thanks for checking in, Jake. Next on the Tarrant County list is Brian, Kilo India 5 Fox Lima Echo.
Good evening, Mike and group. I'm working still tonight on the ICOM ID 5100A on a trim 1480 antenna that's about 30 foot up. I heard out as far west as Palomino County, LST out there, and I think, but I'm not sure if it was a relay or not, I was hearing KI5KUE down in Hamilton County. I've talked with them before, and that's why I recognized the call sign real quick, but I don't know if it was a relay. If it was, then scratch that one. I didn't hear Jack or Young County or up to the northwest. Of course, heard up the Cook County relay station. Down south, I didn't really get a lot of past Johnson County tonight. I did hear the Maurice out there in Ellis County real good and strong. And I think going around the circle, that's pretty much what I was hearing tonight as far as the counties go. So back to you, Mike, KI5FLE.
All right, Brian, that's pretty good. That's why I like everybody to keep along on the counties and they get a mental picture, under the conditions that we're given any given night, where you're getting out to and where, who's hearing you and what you're hearing. So that's what it's all about. All right, we're still in Tarrant County, KI5HXK. Hello, Keith.
Hello, this is Keith, KI5HXK. go running the 9700, the GP9 antennas, about 26 feet to the base. I've been, and this is hardly a confession, I've been busy trying to build a new band dipole, and I have totally lost track of counties. I'll just be honest. I'm pretty sure I've heard all the counties that are bordering Tarrant. I heard Maurice down in Ellis. I'm hearing the Decatur stations. I'm not hearing anything south of Johnson County. Nothing else really to report. KI5HXK, back to net control.
All right, get back to the antenna building. It's really important, but we're glad you checked in tonight, Keith. Next on the list was November 0, Mike Delta. I don't recall if this is your first time checking in, but come on in here and tell us again your name, your location, and what you're operating with so far.
Well, thanks for running the net, Mike. This is November 0, Mike Delta. Name is Ed, Echo Delta. It's pretty much my first time because last week I tried checking in, and that's when I discovered that my less than 1 year old Yaesu FT-991A pooped out on high power, and I had to get relayed in, and then I heard from a lot of local stations, so it was just staticky. I'm operating on mid-power now. I have to send it on vacation to California to get repaired, but I'm hearing Palo Pinto, I'm hearing Cook County, Wise County, everybody in Parker and Tarrant County. And then I sort of got distracted there, so I can't tell the rest of them. But I'll try again next week, and I got another one of these rigs. I'll have to swap it out and see how I'm heard next time on high power. Back to you, Net Control and 0MD.
Okay, Ed. Well, thanks for trying again, and I've got you about an S4, but Q5, good audio, and an S4 signal. So. Yeah, glad to hear you, and thanks for checking in, and please come back on Friday nights at 8 o'clock if you can. Next on the list is Kilo Echo 5, November, Golf Mike, and that would be Trey.
Hey there, Mike. I think I finished with amateur hour and turned down my other radio. Thanks for running the net this evening. Was able to pick up quite a bit. Wise, Parker, most of Hood, Somerville, Wiley down in Bosque was the strongest I've ever had him. I cannot wait to hear what Maurice was running because he is 60 over into southwest Fort Worth, so that was impressive. Kaufman County Station broke the squelch. Palo Pinto was kind of there. If it would have been an emergency, I probably could have heard it. Setup here hadn't changed. Still the Yaesu FT-991A into the Mirage B3016 into the Diamond X700. And we're still trying to get W5BSD up in Hunt, I believe, checked in. And I think he might have a chance this week with a relay, so I'm hoping that Dave on the remote base can possibly relay him in, or one of those guys that's out there. Other than that, that's about it. KE5NGM, back to net control.
All right, well, you're 15 over tonight, so you are doing a good job. And that reminds me, if you would like to listen to a simulcast of this net, 145-310, 145-310. That is being simulcast on a tower in Palo Pinto County. So if you do have dual receiver, another radio, check it out. 145-310. If you've listened to a lot of the check-ins, they are utilizing that to hear stations they may not otherwise hear. So that is another great feature. We're going to continue on. Let me identify KF5 Victor Sierra Papa, net control for the Simplex net. I'm going down the list here. And next would be KC5SLQ. Daryl, are you still there?
Here we go, KC5SLQ over here by Lakeside. Just a little announcement, especially for techs. 1010 Club has their 1010 contest on 10 meters, so I think it runs 24 hours, so it starts tonight and runs till Sunday night. So you got all Saturday and Sunday to play on 10 meters. maybe make a few contacts. So check it out. KC5SLQ back to net.
Okay, Daryl, thanks for popping in. Good signal, S6 over here tonight. Next Tarrant County was Whiskey 5 India Charlie Kilo. That would be Bob. Hey, Bob.
Hey, good evening. Thanks for letting me check in. W5ICK, name's Bob. I'm in another one in southwest Tarrant County. I'm on my TS2000 tonight. I'm actually operating split frequency. I'm listening in on 310 and transmitting on 5.8. So if you're on the 310, I can hear you. So that's my story. And I'm probably not going to be checking in for a while. I'm having back surgery on Wednesday, so I don't think I'll be able to get upstairs for a while. So that'll get you guys in a couple of months. Back to net, W5ICK.
All right. Well, great signal tonight, and best wishes, man. I hope it all goes well, and we'll look forward to your return. So good luck with that back surgery, my friend. That's Whiskey 5 India Charlie Kilo in southern Tarrant County, and good wishes on your back surgery again. I know that's a tough go. Next would be Whiskey 5 Lima Tango Zulu. That would be Matt. He's doing double dip with NetLogger. But Matt, if you have a moment, come on in.
Hey, good evening, Mike, and everyone on the net. This is Matt, W5LTZ down the south edge of Crowley, south edge of Tarrant County. No changes to my station. ICOM 9700 running 100 watts with a Diamond CX333 antenna at 35 feet. Hearing all the usual suspects, I would say in general, I think everything's just maybe a little bit clearer tonight. A little bit less static on most of the stations. You know, I still don't hear the ones that are way out west, or I've got a block down there in the Hood, Somerville, Bosque County direction, but otherwise everything's sounding as I would expect. One thing, Mike, I think we may have missed a relay for was it W5RDG? I think Mac relayed Cliff in, but I didn't get it on the log, and I'm not sure if you caught it either. So just wanted to bring that up. Back to you, W5LTZ.
Okay, Matt. Yeah, you're S9. You're usually about an S7 or so out here, so really good signal from Crowley tonight. And yes, I did copy that. He's just a couple down the list. I did pick that up, but thanks for the backup. Next on the list is N3 Delta Mike Echo. That's David. I think MLD helped me with that, but let's try. N3 Delta Mike Echo. David, do you copy net control?
Hey, good evening, Mike. This is N3 Delta Mike Echo in Eunice. I'm having a good time hearing everybody in Tarrant County, of course. I'm over here by DFW Airport. In Parker County, I'm only picking up...
You hearing him, Mike?
Hit over S3 on my scale.
Okay. All right. I don't recall. There were so many relays tonight, I couldn't even keep up with them. All right. Well, that's a little bit far out for me, but N3DME, you are in the log, sir. Next is Jurgen, Kilo India 5, Mike Delta India, KI5 MDI. If you copy net control, come on in.
He's still talking.
I have my rotator working on the Yagi and move that thing around and do a little better on connection. But enjoyed the net. Thanks for picking me up. This is N3DME.
Okay, Mike, you just signed. Go ahead, WD5M.
Okay, thanks for the help, guys. I'm getting a little ahead of myself tonight. Just trying to keep things moving, and maybe I'm trying to move too fast, so I appreciate it very much, and thank you, N3 Delta Mike Echo. All right, let's try again and see if Jurgen is up there. KI5 MDI, it's your turn. Anybody copy? KI5, Mike Delta India. Last call. Jurgen, are you there? All right, heard him really good earlier, but 7-3 to you. And next was Whiskey 5, Romeo Delta Golf. Cliff, are you there? He may be short time. W5RDG, do you copy?
He's
talking. Go ahead, Cliff. I'm sorry, I stepped on you, Cliff. Say again. Mike, were you copying him at all?
Not a whisper.
Yeah. Well, he was just saying that he had a good weekend last weekend with Winter Field Day, and had a lot of fun there, and he'll try to get his antenna back in the air again. I think he had taken down the pole for the Winter Field Day. Anyway, back to you, Mike, KJ5MA.
Okay, sorry about all the stepping on them. I just can't hear them. So anyway, we'll clear with KJ5MA, who relayed in Whiskey 5 Romeo Delta Golf, and we're going to go to stay in Tarrant County. Kilo Bravo 5, Whiskey Baker. David, are you there?
Kilowatt Baker 5, Whiskey Baker. Are you looking for me now?
Well, I am, but I don't have much time.
Roger, KB5WB. I'm here, and checked in. I don't have my big antenna up. I'm on a little antenna. KB5WB, back to net control.
All right. Who are you hearing tonight? What counties are you hearing?
Almost nobody. Just the people right around me here. Probably, Tarrant County, a little bit of Parker County. Not hearing much. I'm on a little bitty antenna.
Okay. Well, I've got you about an S4 here in Q5 down to Parker, so appreciate it very much, Dave, and I was just kidding about not having any time. That's KB5WB. He's a little antenna impaired tonight as to having a smaller antenna, but I can still hear him just fine. We're going to move to Palo Pinto County and call on Kilo India 5 Lima Sierra Tango, and that is Joe. Hey, Joe.
Howdy. Well, I'm getting western Tarrant County, but not eastern. I could barely hear Dave. I could not hear Richland Hills and Crowley. I got actually not hearing too much at all. Eastland was okay. ERAS Somerville I could not hear. Didn't hear anything west of Tarrant at all. But that's it. I'm using my Yaesu FT-991A with my Diamond X700 at 20 feet. And that's about it. Back to net. KI5LST.
Okay, Joe, thanks for checking in. Yeah, if the propagation map's any judge, it looks like north-south is better than east-west at the moment. But anyway, that was Palo Pinto County, KI5LST. Now we're going to go to Young County, and that is Kilo Fox 5 Victor Bravo Lima. Hello, Jerry. Jerry, are you there?
He's talking, Mike.
Okay, that was the strangest thing. You were S5 and you completely dropped to nothing and asked if you were there, and other stations heard you, but I heard every bit except for about 5 seconds. So Jerry said he's hearing to the south out of Young County pretty well, and a little bit limited to the east, but he did hear Bosque County a little bit. So propagation's changing around, but that's KF5 Victor Bravo Lima out of Young County. Next county up would be Eastland County, and KF5YIV. Bill, it's your turn. Yep, things are pretty good. You're solid S9 on the analog meter here. So great booming signal in here from Eastland County. And if y'all didn't hear him, all help. He pretty much heard everybody, even over in he heard the Kaufman station, and he's hearing quite a bit out there in Eastland County. So it's pretty good propagation, I would agree. All right, Wise County is our next victim. KI5LET, that would be top.
Good evening, Mike, and everyone else on the net. It's a great night for propagation. Things are going great. Good signals out to the west with Young County and Eastland, both Eastland County stations coming in good. Got Cook County to the north, the other Wise County station. I got 7 stations in Parker County, and I think 18 stations in Tarrant County. That's amazing. I got the Kaufman County station, no problem, both in Ellis County, 4 in Johnson County, 2 in Somerville, and the Wiley in Bosque County was coming in really good, so it's just a great night. But I would say, look up KM5RF, his QRZ page. If you want to know why his signal is so good, look at the way he routed his coax cable from his shack to his tower. It's just extremely professional. It's worth a look. KI5LET, back to net control.
Okay, Top. Yep, you're 30 over down here tonight. That's great, and glad it's all working. Appreciate your help, as always. Cook County is next. Whiskey Delta 5 Mike, and that is David. And David, there's a lot of stations on here. Just remind everybody what your setup is and how you're working there on the remote base.
Yeah, good evening, Mike, and everybody on the net. I'm hearing most everybody, just to remind everybody, I'm on a nice big tower up in Cook County and running a TMV71 like the previous station. Currently running 50 watts. We normally run just 5 or 10 watts. I thought I'd bump it up this evening. I'm hearing just about everybody except down south. I can't quite hear Bosque. Here in the Kaufman County station just fine. I was hearing out west as well. I couldn't get any further than Bosque, though. I was hearing Somerville, one station in Somerville that came in real good, but everybody else is a good clean signal. The station that didn't have his antenna set up in Parker I couldn't hear, but that's the only near close one that I couldn't hear, I don't think. But everybody else was good and strong, and appreciate letting me listen in on the net tonight. Y'all have a good one. This is WD5M David.
Okay, Dave. And after I run the list, if you're still around, I'm going to call on you when I make a general call, see if we can't get some more folks maybe to the north and east of your location. All right, that was Whiskey Delta 5 Mike. That's David in Cook County, working remotely off of a nice little setup there on a tower, and can hear lots of folks. Next on the list was Whiskey 7 Kilo Yankee Golf. That was Calvin, and I can't remember if he was in Tarrant, but W7KYG, are you copying net control? Is that station talking?
W7KYG, you out there? KJ5MA.
KJ5NMA, W7KYG.
Hey, okay, your turn to give us your comments.
Well, I'm not really paying attention. I am running 50 watts, and the antenna's at about 40 feet, 50 watts, 40 feet. I'm hearing about half the signals, but I live kind of down in a hole. So thanks, KJ5MA, W7KYG.
Okay, Calvin, good to hear you there. Mike, he's hearing about half the stations. He's running 50 watts, and the antenna's up about 40 feet, but he wasn't paying that much of attention to it. Back to you, Mike, KJ5MA.
Okay, thanks for the pickup there, Mac. I did copy him, but very light. And thank you, Calvin. We're going to go to Hood County and KK5 Lima, Quebec, and that would be Kelton. So far, he's the lone Hood County check-in. Thanks for carrying the water there, Kelton.
Good evening, Mike. Everyone on the net. They disappeared. I heard a couple of the new guys. I could not hear David Hammond, 5 watts. The other two that you heard most of Parker County, most of Tarrant County, Sonny Colorado, heard lots of streets right here. Stop again.
That's a pretty good report. Sounds like you're perked up because you can hear a few more than you normally do, and that's the fun thing about Simplex. So, thanks for being for carrying the water for Hood County tonight. That's KK5LQ. Next county would be Somerville County. First would be Whiskey 5 Mike Lima Delta, and that's Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, good evening, Mike, and everybody on the net. Station hadn't changed here. FT-991 Alpha, the top deck 200 watt amplifier. Diamond X700. I'm cheating a little bit tonight. I'm running the preamplifier. I got you at a NAV 9+20. David down in between Hunter and Hyco and M5 with that hand radar shot. K9MK with an F5, 50, so just working tonight, F4, KJ518 with an F7, JLA with an F5, HXK with an F5, MPN F8, Dave with the K60ME down there, dropping down with 7.0.
Yeah, that is a pretty good rundown. You don't usually hear that much. That's good. That's W5MLD. We're going to stay in Somerville County and call on Kelly, Whiskey 5 Kilo Bravo Tango.
Good evening, Mike, everybody on the net. Yeah, it's been a good night. Could hear quite a bit. I heard several stations in Parker County, most of the Tarrant County, Palo Pinto County. I heard Top and LET up there in Wise County. Hood County, of course, Bosque, Johnson County, Ellis County, and Kaufman. And so it's been a real good night. I did add a little to the station this month. I have the Yaesu FT-991A feeding into a Mirage B3016G to the Diamond X700 at about 20 feet. So it's been a good night. Could hear a little bit and enjoyed it very much. Back to net control, W5 KBT.
Okay, well, it's working. Never had you that strong up here signal-wise, so you and Mike are both crashing in here tonight, so that's wonderful. Glad y'all are hearing a little bit down there in what I call the hole compared to where we are, so that's Somerville County there. Next is Bosque County, Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie, that's Wiley. Go ahead, sir. Okay, man, good signal. Glad you're hearing everybody, and enjoy yourself down there, and we'll figure out what you came home with. So have a great time. We're going to stay in Bosque, and David is the name. I don't know if I can hear him, but Kilo Alpha 6 Golf Mike Echo. If you hear net control, please come on in. See him there?
Yeah.
Go ahead, relay. Thank you very much. He must be hearing me. I can barely hear him, but thanks for the relay help. KA6GME, David, normally I can hear him just fine, but he's a little compromised. But thanks for hanging in there, David. Next is Johnson County, W5 Kilo Bravo Bravo, and that's Kyle. Kyle, you still with us?
Yes, sir. Still here. W5 KBB. Name is Kyle. Down here in Johnson County, just barely right on the Tarrant-Johnson line, 1187 and 1902. I'm running a TYT 7800, and I've got a mag mount antenna stuck to the top of my chimney at about 30 feet. I'm hearing a lot of stations tonight. Got Parker, all stations in Parker, Tarrant. Heard David up there in Euless. That's a pretty good haul for me. Palo Pinto, Young County, Jerry. He broke my squelch. I couldn't hear him out there. Wise, Hood, Somerville, Bosque. I got both the stations there. S3 on both of those, but they were readable. And that's all I've got. Back to net control. W5 KBB.
All right, good rundown. Great signal tonight. Glad everybody's enjoying the propagation. It's quite the motivator, that's for sure. All right, this is KF5, Victor Sierra Papa, net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net located in Parker County. My handle is Mike, and we're going down the list of check-ins, and we're working it county by county. We're still in Johnson County. KB5, YBI, that would be Ken. Go ahead, sir.
Hey, good evening, everybody. KB5YBI, Ken here in North Central Johnson County. A couple of miles south of the Tarrant County line, just west of Chisholm Trail 1902 intersection. Tonight I'm hearing pretty good. I've got Hamilton, Parker, Johnson, Tarrant, Palo Pinto, Young, Eastland, Wise, Hood, Somerville, Bosque, Ellis, and then the Kaufman County station. Jerry was pretty, and things have changed. I was sitting there watching Minnow Link on the phone, and the propagation is just changing and jumping around like crazy tonight. Jerry was a little pretty noisy, but I heard him. The Waxahachie stations were real strong. Several of them have come up tonight that were a little stronger than normal. I have changed my station. I've always said I was running a Kenwood 721 at 45 watts. Well, I put a meter on it today that is only showing me 35 watt output. However, I am now kicking that into a Mirage B3016G and currently showing about 120, 125 watt output. So maybe everybody's hearing me a little better tonight. I did hear Bill real strong out there in Eastland County when he checked in, and when you went back to him for the report, I could barely hear him. But looking at Minnow Link, that makes sense the way the things have changed. So, other than that, I've heard darn near everybody tonight. There was one or two stations you called that I couldn't hear. But other than that, I've heard all but one or two of them. I'll turn it back to you, KB5YB.
Yep, very good. First time I've ever had you at a solid S9, Ken, so you are just booming in here as well. And yeah, YIB in Eastland County said he was hearing you really loud. So that's KB5YBI, Johnson County. Next on the list is Whiskey 5 Fox, November Papa. If Mike is still there, come on in.
Good evening, Mike and everybody else on the net. This is W5FNP, just south of the Tarrant County line in Johnson County as well. I apologize, I couldn't pay attention to the net real close. I have guests and we were watching a movie, but I wanted to check in for the numbers. I don't have much anything else other than I'm running a TYT 7800 on 50 watts with a jet stream about 25 feet in the air. Back to net control. W5FNP.
I love the fact you can multitask and your wife lets you hang out with us. That's really great. Good signal. Your S6, good audio, super strong. Thanks for checking in, Mike. That's Whiskey 5 Fox, November Papa. Next on the list was KC5 Alpha Kilo Bravo. That is Rick in Rio Vista. KC5 AKB. Are you copying net control? You hear him, Ken?
Yes, sir, he's there, Canada. He was asking if you could hear him. Rick, go ahead. Rick copied that. Mike, he is in Rio Vista, and he's running 25 watts on an antenna that's about 20 or 30 foot in the air. He copied Parker, Tarrant, Johnson, Ellis, Bosque, Somerville, Palo Pinto, and Wise County tonight. So he's getting a pretty good copy on us out there from where he's at. KB5YBI, back to net control.
All right, thank you. I don't know what it is between he and I, but I don't think I've ever spoken to him direct. But anyway, he's still there, and that's KC5AKB. That's Rick in southern Johnson near the town of Rio Vista. And 7-3 if you can hear me there, Rick. We're going to go to Ellis County and call on K5WXY. That it would be Gary there in Waxahachie.
All right, this is Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee in Waxahachie. Somebody's going to have to relay me in because I can barely copy Mike. I wished I had the signal of the other Ellis County station. I copied stations in Parker, Johnson, Tarrant, Somerville, Young, and Wise counties. I don't get anything to the south. I did hear the Kaufman station, and that's about it. K5WXY Waxahachie.
All right, Gary. I heard you earlier. You were kind of in and out there, but glad you're hanging in there, and I know the other stations can hear you a lot better than I can, but I truly appreciate you hanging in there every week trying to hear me. But that is K5WXY in Waxahachie, who he and I don't have a great path, but I know other people have texted me and emailed me and said they hear you just fine. So thanks for always being there. All right, next is Kilo Mike 5 RF, KM5RF. That's Maurice here. He is also in Ellis County with a big signal. So Maurice, if you're still there, come on in and let everybody know your location and your operating conditions, sir.
Good evening, Mike, and everyone on board. Name here is Maurice, and located about 7 miles north of Waxahachie. And heard everybody real well. Didn't turn the beam all the way around to follow everybody, but heard Denton, Wise, Parker, Hood, Johnson, Dallas, Kaufman, Tarrant, Palapino, Eastland, Somerville, and Bosque. So I'll do a little better swinging the beams a little around following you a little bit better next week. But the station here is IC 9700, and it's fed into a Commander 2 amplifier, and I'm putting out about 600 watts, and it's fed into M-square beam, up a 12-element M-square beam up about 50 foot that's fed with half-inch heliacs. So just my little humble station down here in Ellis County. Back to you, Mike, KM5RF.
Well, with that heliacs, it's probably all getting there. Do you have a vertical that you can run to see if it how much you can hear?
I do. I have a GP9 up on top of the tower.
Okay, that's what I'm running, this GP9. I just was curious. Have you been on the Omni or just on the beam only?
I was just on the beam tonight.
Okay, very good. Well, listen, we appreciate you checking in, and we welcome you every Friday night. Would love to have you when you can. That's Kilo Mike 5 Romeo Fox. That's Maurice in Ellis County, just outside of Waxahachie. So that's two good stations there, and he said he was hearing quite a few folks as well, and everybody's hearing you too, Maurice. So that's a good night. Next on the list was Whiskey 5 Juliet Papa, and I believe that is Jimmy. WW5JP, if you're copying net control, come on in here and let us know if you're still over there in Kaufman County. Ken, give that station a call. If my memory serves, you were one of the stations that picked him up. Call WW5 Juliet Papa for us, please.
Yes, sir. Whiskey 5 Juliet Papa. Whiskey 5 Juliet Papa. Jim, are you still hearing us here on the Simplex net? If so, come back with your report, please, sir. Whiskey 5 Juliet Papa, are you still with us on the Simplex net? Mike, I'm not hearing anything, and from what I've seen on that mental link amp, it makes sense. We had a path that way a while ago, and we don't now, so I guess it dropped the conditions on us. KB5YBI, back to net control.
Well, that's all right. You know, I'm glad that they're trying from out that direction, and I think we're going to start having a little bit bigger coverage here as we start making net calls and propagation, so very good. Anyway, that was WW5JP. Actually, that was KB5YBI, which I'll clear with, trying to bring in WW5JP. Next was Whiskey Alpha 5 Uniform Sierra Yankee. Are you still there?
Yes, thanks for being there tonight and letting us on the Simplex net. This is Mike in Richland Hills. I want to apologize for not using my phonetics when I was calling in. I guess I was a little brain dead tonight. Anyway, I'm on a Yaesu 3200 with a Tram 1481 up about 40 feet. Tonight I was hearing, for me it was pretty decent, I think, Wise, Parker, Johnson, Ellis, Tarrant, Hood, and Somerville counties. And so I'll take that any time. But as far as that, that's about it for me, and appreciate what you guys do.
Well, welcome aboard, Mike. You got a good signal into Parker, and come back when you can. I say that all the time, and I'm sure folks get tired of me saying it, but we're just gaining momentum, and it's getting more popular, and it's just it's exciting to see people realize, with average propagation or slightly better, how far out you can reach. So that's excellent. That's Whiskey Alpha 5 Uniform Sierra Yankee. And tell me again, you're in Tarrant County?
Yes, Tarrant County, Richland Hills.
Okay, sorry I didn't pick up on that, but he's over there in Richland Hills. Last but not least was Cisco, Texas, KG8DSK. Scott, can you copy net control still? Bill, can you hear him? KG8DSK, KG8DSK in Cisco, Texas. Do you copy net control? KF5YIB, Bill, are you still on frequency? Okay, I'm not hearing Scott. He used to check in all the time, and it's been a while, but that was Kilo Golf 8 Delta Sierra Kilo, and that is Scott out there in Eastland County in Cisco, way out there in Cisco. All right, whew, that was 41 check-ins, and that is a lot of coverage. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. Mike here at Parker County, net control operator. What I'd like to do, since propagation is pretty good, the next section would be, if you have checked in tonight, if you would like to be recognized by net control, I will give you the frequency for 2 calls. I will give you the frequency for 2 calls, so you can make a call to anybody that you heard here on the net. So would anybody like to make any calls?
W5BNK checking in.
Man, Walter, okay, so you're out of jail. That's W5BNK there in Parker County. How long you been on?
About 5 minutes. Been watching the rodeo.
Okay. Well, very good. It's been a good night, Walter. You are in the log, brother. Propagation's pretty good. You going to hang around a little bit, or you going to go watch the finale?
I'm going to watch it and listen.
Okay, buddy. That's W5BNK, Walt in Springtown, 10 over 9 tonight. Does anybody want to be recognized by net control to make any calls tonight? Anybody want to have the frequency to make a direct call to perhaps anybody they've heard on the net tonight? All right, well, I'm a little surprised, but propagation's good, so let's do this. Let's move on into the ham radio section. Pretty self-explanatory, but please use it as well, not only to maybe put anything up for sale that you have ham radio-wise, and if you happen to be looking for any equipment, that's okay. Put a want out there. But also use it to ask any questions of the group on equipment, how to program something you're frustrated about. Maybe you're fixing to buy something and you want somebody's opinion. Anybody want to come around for the ham radio section?
Kilo Golf 5, Sierra Quebec Juliet. I don't need something, but I have a report.
All right, let's see. SQJ, you were second. LST was first on the list, so let me go to LST first.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Mike. I got an issue here with my 991A and USB cable into my PC. It's no longer working, and I can't get the drivers to uninstall and reinstall on the PC. I was wondering if anybody had any ideas on that. Over.
Anybody out there running a 991 Alpha that could give KI5 LST a little help on I guess, setting up his drivers again for his USB cable? Do you copy him, Mike?
Yeah, I got it. Matt, what OS are you running operating?
So I'm on Windows 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm running. Mine loaded up fine on mine, so I'm not sure what the answer would be, but I'll look you up on QRZ and email you. I'll do a little research for you.
Yeah, appreciate that. Mine was working fine for several months, and then all of a sudden it stopped working. I don't know if it's related, but I was, I just got my general last month, and so I started using 40 and 80 meters, and the 40's got a lot of primary signal in the shack, and that was disturbing the USB, but now I've got that resolved, but I can't get it back to working.
Okay, I'll do a little research and I'll shoot you an email or something. W5MLD.
Appreciate it. Back to net.
Joe, is your email good on QRZ? Mike's going to reach out to you via email.
Yeah, the QRZ's just fine. It's KI5LST.
Okay, clear with KI5LST, and thanks for jumping in there to help out, Mike. Anybody else have anything for the ham radio section? Bob is next. Anybody else? All right, SQJ, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mike. This is KG5SQJ. I just started, my understanding was you were looking for some LMR 400 coax. Got an email today from Gigaparts. They have got Time's new microwave coax on sale for this week, only 25% off. That's an awesome savings. And if you just go to their website and look it up, I think there's some kind of code you have to put in when you check out. But if you need that, that would be a bargain. So just thought I'd pass it on. KG5SQJ, back to net.
Okay, that was Gigaparts, correct?
Affirmative, Gigaparts.
Thank you. Absolutely. That's pretty cool. So evidently, Gigaparts is having a 25% off on the Times Microwave LMR 400. So that is definitely worth looking into. All right, this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. We're in the ham radio section. Anything ham radio related? If you have any questions about equipment, having a problem with something, or if you have any gear for sale or gear you're looking for, now's the time. K5KMS, go ahead, Ken. Yep, very cool. I love it when, Delaware or Maine or Vermont or Connecticut, they come on those. So that's a really good chance because they're out there trying. So if anybody's interested in needing to pick up Vermont, evidently they're having a QSO party tonight. So that is K5KMS. Threw that out there. All right, last call. Anybody else for the ham radio section? Okay, nothing heard. Last but not least, any announcements? Does anybody have any announcements for us tonight? Well, if I can remember, if I'm correct, the sideband net, 2-meter sideband net, 144.190 is the first. You know what, Mac? You tell me. Is it the first Tuesday of every month at 8 o'clock?
I think so. I think it was last week, or earlier this week. I'm sorry, KJ5MA.
Okay, it's the first Tuesday of the month at 8 p.m. on 144.190, and really was started for any and everybody. Don't have to be horizontal and run big power. Just run your dual band verticals, and it's a ton of fun. So if you have never worked upper sideband before on 2 meters and you have that capability, please do so. 8 p.m., first Tuesday of the month, 144.190. Any other announcements? All right, I'm not hearing anything. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. This will be last call for anyone, anywhere for a late check-in. Whiskey, WD5 Mike. David, are you still on frequency?
Yes, sir, Mike. WD5M.
If you'd be so kind, just make a last call up from your vantage point. See if perhaps we can get some folks out on the edges there.
Sure. This is WD5M, Whiskey Delta 5 Mike, assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Looking for any final check-ins tonight for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Please call back now with your call sign and your first name. This is WD5M. All right, I copy 5 Bravo Sierra Delta. Stand by. Was there another station? This is WD5M, looking for check-ins, final check-ins for the North Central Texas Simplex net. The relay, go ahead. Roger, roger. I copied November Victor 5 Papa. I could not hear him, but I will put him down for the log. Thank you, Jim. All right, Mike, that's the only two I heard was Whiskey 5 Bravo Sierra Delta. I believe that was Kevin and Hunt, and in November Victor 5 Papa, and I believe that was John in Young County relayed in. Did you copy either one of those?
Yeah, actually, I did hear John, and I got him down in the Whiskey 5 Bravo Sierra Delta. Could you tell me the name? It's in Hunt County. Tell me the name again.
Whiskey 5 Bravo Sierra Delta WD5 here. Could you come back with your particulars, your name and location again? Roger, roger. Mike, he's in Commerce, Texas in Hunt County. Kevin, W5BSD. Copy?
Wow, fantastic work. That's why I have you call from up there. So that's a long way from where I'm at, but copy that. Whiskey 5 Bravo Sierra Delta in Commerce, Texas there in Hunt County. Good job. All right, thank you very much. I'll clear with Whiskey Delta 5 Mike. And let me see if November Victor 5 Papa, John out there in Young County, do you copy net control? Okay, yep, I was glad to see asphalt today. And it melted really quick today with that radiant heat, so, and that sunshine. So very good. Yep, I got a good copy on you tonight, about an S3 but Q5 all the way. That was November Victor 5 Papa out there in Young County, and then we had a relay from Hunt County. Wow, thanks to the help of our Cook County relay up there. That was Whiskey 5 Bravo Sierra Delta. All right, last call for anyone, anywhere. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Last call. Any relays? Okay, That was a great bunch of folks and good work and good propagation. I'll have to double check. It got a little crazy there at the end, but I think 43 folks checked in tonight from all over the place, and we'll put up a count of the counties. But we had a lot of coverage tonight. I hope everybody had a good time. Stay warm. We'll see you next Friday night at 8 o'clock on the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. This is Kilo Fox 5 Victor Sierra Papa, off and clear.
Good net. And I did hear NV5P on that when he came back to you. I heard him that time. WD5M 73.
Another fine job, Mike. Thank you. And the net logger is showing 45, so close enough. KB5YBI.
Great job, Mike. Thanks for running the net.
Over that time. W5MLD.
Yeah, Mike, and unlike you, I never turned my preamp on. I don't know what a difference it made to what I was hearing on there. You said something about preamp, I looked up and I thought, I never turned mine on. So more output, but I didn't increase my receive any.
Roger, this one seems to work pretty good, so I ran it tonight, and sure enough, I was able to pull some more in, plus the extra propagation.
KI5LST, are you still out there? This is KI5FLE.
5MLD.
All right, Mike, there's a little double there. Station calling LST. Try it again, we'll step aside. KB5YBI.
I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. KI5FLE, KI5LST. If you're still there, come over to the Chalk Mountain repeater tonight. KI5FLE out.
KI5FLE, what's the frequency on that one?
.47, 110.9 PL.
Appreciate that, KI5LST.
Okay, roger that, Joe. Sorry about that. I had VFOA turned up too loud. See you over there.
Y'all said that was 145.47 with a 110.9. Did I copy that correct?
Yes, sir. KI5FLE.
Thank you, sir. KB5YB.
Yeah, that repeater has a huge footprint. I can hit it mobile from just about anywhere in Fort Worth. W5ICK.
KF5YIV. KF5YIV. Bill, are you still out there? W5MLD, you still here?
think we wore everybody out going an hour and 45 minutes.
Well, there you go. That's all right. Now, I still got a little talk in me. We'll see what happens. Sitting there watching Mentalink, and it's changed. Everything was running from out around McKinney down towards San Angelo a while ago when we were doing check-ins. Then it all moved west of us. Now looking at it, it's all south and east of us. And now we got a big spot running from Dallas out darn near to Amarillo. And there's a real strong section of the red running from Lawton, Oklahoma up to Michigan and southern Canada. So it's just every couple of minutes it changes.
Yeah, I did notice that. And anyway, pretty wild night, and good work on the relays from you and several others. So that's what it's all about. I'm gonna wait for that 60 check-in night.
Well, at this rate, it's coming. It's coming. I'm not sure when, but yeah, it's spreading out. More people hearing about it and getting these outer stations doing the relays and bringing them in from way out there. So it's cool. I enjoy hearing them. But I turn my preamp on. It moves you from an S7 to an S9.
That helps. But yeah, it's the more they get on, the more they listen, and the more they listen, they can't believe what they're hearing, and then it starts to snowball.
Yes, sir. And if we ever do have a situation where the fan's dirty, we got an idea of what we can do now. We can cover pretty good territory. Yeah. And I just got a text from somebody that with the higher volume of check-ins, I may need to change the format a little bit to expedite it. So I may shorten it up a little bit.
W5KBB.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Bravo, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna tell y'all, I've only been operating a radio for about a year now, but as soon as I found this Simplex net, I've really enjoyed it. It's been really fun to watch how these relays work and seeing how this Simplex works. So pretty fun. I've really enjoyed it, and so thank you for putting it on, and thanks to everybody for making it happen. It's a lot of fun. W5KBB. Well,
that's what it's all about, and I'm glad you're enjoying it, Kyle. And it's just a good way to meet new folks and realize that you can get out pretty far on 2-meter FM, and again, you learn to operate under certain conditions. So glad you're enjoying it, and appreciate your checking in. Whiskey 5 Kilo Bravo KF5VSP. Have a good night, Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle, I don't know exactly where you're at, but I don't think you're a mile or two north of me. So I was impressed with the stations you're hearing tonight, knowing what your antenna setup was. Not having a big one out there, and you heard darn near everybody I did, so you got a good location there.
Yeah, that's what's funny about it is I've probably got the cheapest setup of anybody that's checking in tonight, but it seems to work well. I did pick up a Tram 1480. I found a guy that had one for sale on Facebook Marketplace for $20, so I picked that up, and I'm going to be throwing that up in place of my mag mount antenna. So hopefully I'll be able to hear a lot more stations pretty soon, but I would have liked to got it installed over the last couple of days, but my roof was a solid sheet of ice, so that wasn't happening.
Yeah, it'd be a little risky. Are you going to mount it there to the chimney, the same place? You going to put a pole under and go a little higher, or what you going to do?
I have one of those my chimney's brick, but I have one of those strap mounts that hooks to the corner and has straps that run all the way around the antenna or the chimney. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up probably about another 5 feet and then have the input there. So that should put me right about 35 feet, give or take. So I think I'm with you. I think we're pretty close to each other. I'm right at, I could throw a rock and hit the LPMX. I'm right there on 920A, that new subdivision behind the truck parking lot over here.
Okay, well that's pretty much where I thought you were. I didn't know exactly, but yeah, I was pretty sure in that general area. I'm down here off 915A. So yeah, we're not a mile and a half across the pasture from each other. But yeah, you get that diamond up there at 30, 35 feet, and I think it'll make a difference you'll be happy with.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Mike, my neighbor, FNP, he and I both, we're in an HOA over here, and, so we were kind of limited on what we could do for antennas, but we went in front of the board and got our antennas approved, so we're good to go.
Hey, Kyle Trey up here, KE5NGM. Good to hear you. And, yeah, you guys down there have about 200 feet of elevation on me, so y'all are in a really good spot down there.
Hey, Trey, good talking to you. I'm at, I believe my house is at 891 is what my elevation is.
Yeah, I'm sitting about 840, so you've got a few feet on me.
Not quite as many as I thought, because that I was thinking y'all were closer to 1,000. I think I'm at 814, but that makes all the difference, and I think that's the ridge that I can't get over to get to Hill County, or no, not Hill. What's Hood, Granbury? Can't ever get them very good.
Is those stations down in Rio Vista? I can't hear them for the life of me.
Trey, where are you at, sir?
I'm up here real close to North Crowley High School. If you come up Hewlin and you get to Columbus Trail, I'm right off of there. In fact, I think the little city place that's up here, I'm pretty sure that's where the Kilocycle Club has their repeater. I'm about 1,500 feet from there.
Alrighty, well I guess it'd be a pretty good idea where you're at, and I know the general area, so you and Keith and IWM, and there was somebody else checked in the other day that's in that general area between me and you, so pretty good little crowd down here.
Yeah, Keith is real close. I joke with him that I could, if it was an emergency, I could walk over to his house. That's still a little far, though. But, yeah, he's really close.
Yeah, well, there's a ridge just south of me down here. Is easy 50 foot higher than I am. That probably not helping you any getting down there to Hood County, and obviously a little one there between us going north too. So you got a good little ridge to come up over to get down there.
So Google Earth, the program, it'll show you the elevation great. I love it. But I wish that there was some kind of a website or something where you could go and you could enter an area and it would tell you the highest point. I want to go drive to it, or hopefully drive to it and not have to hike up it and participate in the net from there. But I can't find a site that does that.
Well, I know there's some topo map programs out there. I'm not a big computer guy, so I'm not familiar with them, but I've heard people talk about them, had them look at them. Matt, W5LTZ might be able to help you. He's got one he used. I called him one night. I was down out, southwest, trying to think of where we were at now. We were down outside of Somerville County, somewhere down there at a wedding, and the venue was up on a hill you could see for miles anywhere around you. And I called him, and he was able to look up the general area and give me a pretty good idea where it was at, but I don't remember what the program's called.
Yeah, that was Google Earth that I used for that. You can kind of do a slice that shows the elevation between 2 points, W5LTZ.
Oh, then I need to just dig around in the options that it has more then.
Yeah, I forget what they call it. I'd have to open it up. I'm still running NetLogger here, and I don't want to crash it again, but